Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about my Chanel makeup collection. Now, I'm becoming a huge fan of Chanel makeup. I only discovered it a little while ago and I think it is amazing. Now, before anyone starts commenting, I'm not a makeup snob. I'm not showing off about my makeup collection. I work hard and I can afford to buy these products and that's why I do so. But also, I love drugstore products. I've actually just done the drugstore tag video and you'll see how much I love drugstore products. Expensive does not always mean better. Not at all. You can get amazing drugstore products in the UK. I'm a huge fan of drugstore, but I like to mix it up. Sometimes I like high-end, sometimes I like drugstore. It just depends. And if I hear good things about a product, you know, and it works, and I like to try it out. So I've amassed a little collection of Chanel. The first Chanel products I ever got, which wasn't actually a makeup product, which was this Chanel Allure. And my friend Andrew gave me a bottle of this a good few years ago now, and then he purchased this for me as a Christmas present a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love it. I love Chanel perfume. I'm a huge fan of Chanel perfume, and that's what kind of tempted me to dabble in the makeup range. I also have Coco Mademoiselle and I have a few others, so you know, I love the perfume range, and I kind of knew I'd probably like the makeup too, just because, but sometimes it can be a little bit expensive, and that's really why I was a little bit tempted not to purchase. However, it's become really accessible in the UK recently because it's now in one of our biggest drugstores, which is Boots, and it's only in the larger Boots, so it's not everywhere, but I have a Boots right around the corner from my office, so I'm really fortunate. Because I'm right near Oxford Circus, and that Boots has the full range of Chanel, Benefit, Smashbox, lots of high-end expensive brands. However, it's, you know, because it's in Boots, I wouldn't have probably gone into the Chanel store to buy any of this makeup, but because it's in Boots and you get your Boots points, I was a lot more tempted to purchase these products, and hearing some good things about them from other YouTubers and friends, I was like, I need to get me some of these products. So the first product I ever bought, I actually heard Dulce Candy 87 and Candy Johnson talking about it, and if they're talking about it, I think I need to go try it, which is the Soleil Tan de Chanel, and it looks something like this. This is one of the most unusual products out there. Like, I haven't seen a similar product or a dupe to this really anywhere. I've never seen a dupe to this. If you guys know any dupes to this, actually let me know below. I'd love to hear. But I haven't seen any dupes to this. It's a very unusual consistency. It's like a creamy kind of textured tanned kind of cream, and it just goes on really smoothly onto your skin. It's just so lightweight and luminous, you can't even feel like you've got it on, and I tend to use this more of as a contourer. However, this colour, it doesn't show up that well on my skin because it's so similar to my skin colour, so I use it as a contourer, and it's a very subtle contourer. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to use it. I mean, I guess you could use it all over your face for a bit of a glow or whatever, but I tend to use it more for contouring, and maybe just to sort of on my cheekbones a little bit if I'm just looking for a bit of a subtle glow. But this is a gorgeous product. I just use it with my fingers. I don't bother with brushes or anything like that. And this was £30 from Boots. So that was the first product I purchased, and that was about sort of 6 months ago. Then the second product I purchased soon after that was this Soleil Tan de Chanel in Sunkissed from Boots. Again, it was £30, and it is a gorgeous kind of liquid bronzy kind of illuminator. Let me see if I can just show you a little sample of that. It's so lightweight, glowy, and what I tend to do, I tend to mix that in with my moisturizer or my foundation, and it just gives it that glow, and that just kind of makes it pop, especially on a winter's day and you're feeling very grey and drab, so that just kind of lifts everything. And you can equally use it as a highlighter on your cheekbones and your nose, you know, the usual places. And it's called Sheer Illuminating Fluid, and it is beautiful. Out of all of my products, I'd probably say this is actually my favourite one. So beautiful, a lot of product, £30 from Boots. So gorgeous product. Then the next product was actually gifted to me, and that was because I really did want it. It was on my Christmas list, and it was the Sheer Illuminating Base, which is this one. Again, this is a really unusual product. I haven't seen one like, I haven't seen any primers or illuminating bases so thick like this. This is literally like paint consistency. It's really unusual. You don't need to use a lot at all. Let me show you this one. So it's like sort of a white thick paste almost, and and it goes on your skin so well. You just need a couple of dabs of it all over your face. If you put too much on, you can go a little bit ghostly and white, especially because I've got brown skin. If I use too much, it makes me go like really pale. So I just need a couple of drops. But what I've found with it is, if you use this before your foundation, you'll find that your foundation adheres to your skin a lot better, and it just gives you that real flawless finish, and it keeps it on all day as well. So a really great investment. And if you've got kind of, I think, oily skin, I think this would be really work really well for you. I've actually got quite sort of normal to dry skin, and it works really well on my skin too. But I think all round, a really nice product to give you a real flawless kind of look and finish, and kind of a sheer illuminating glow as well. Now, the next product I bought is a limited edition highlighter, and that is this one here. This came in this lovely Chanel bag, which you get with most of these products, and it's this limited edition highlighter, and it comes in this little pouch, and it looks something like this. Now, this was actually quite expensive. I'm not sure how much this illuminating base was because it was gifted, but I think it was about £35. Now, this one was quite expensive. This is the most expensive one that I'm going to show you, and this was actually £45. And I'm not sure it's my favourite highlighter, which is such a shame because it's so expensive, and I was like, I was hoping it was going to be my favourite, and I tried it, and I've continued to use it because it's so expensive. But you know, it's nice, but it's a little bit powdery and a little bit cakey, and it doesn't blend into the skin perfectly. So you know what, I'm going to stick with it and see how I get on. It is nice. I mean, it's a beautiful colour. It kind of comes off a little bit goldy, pearlescent-y, like, and a bit silvery actually. Depending on the light, it looks kind of goldy, silvery, and it's a gorgeous product. So you know, I will stick with it and maybe use it in like one of my upcoming tutorials and see how I get on. It's not my favourite yet, but who knows, maybe with time it will become. So a really nice product, really nice highlighter from them, but it is limited edition, so if you want to pick one up, you need to go fast. And then my final product, which may surprise some of you actually, why it's my final product when a lot of you know, beauty gurus on YouTube already own this, and probably it was their first product, and it's the Perfection Lumiere, and this is 50 Beige, and it's their foundation. Now, I've had this for a few weeks now, and I've been using it. I've probably used it maybe 3 or 4 times. It's really, really good, and you know, I kind of knew it was going to be like, you guys out there are all loving it, so I thought I had to add it to my collection. I love it. It's really kind of sort of a water-based, I think it's a water-based kind of foundation, because when you put it on, it's so lightweight. And sometimes with my foundations, I mix them in with my moisturizer to get not such a heavy coverage, you know, depending on what I'm doing. But with my foundations, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this before, but I don't tend to wear foundation all over my face, because I don't have kind of, you know, my skin is relatively okay, so I tend to just try and concentrate my foundation on the areas that I don't like, which is around my mouth and kind of around the sides of my face here, where I have kind of darker pigmentation issues. So I will literally just use this foundation in those areas and blend it into my skin, and this one's really, really nice. It's working really well with my skin, and it blends into the skin really easily. You don't have to work it in too hard, and feels really comfortable and really nice on the skin. So, and this was £36, I think. So they are all my Chanel products. I hope you've enjoyed my quick review on all of them. If I've missed anything out, or you have any further questions on any of them, do post the questions below, because you know, I'll always come back to you, because sometimes I forget to say things when I'm talking through them really quickly. And if there's anything else I've missed out, please do post below. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I love you guys loads. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye. guys, that's my Chanel collection, my makeup collection. I hope you've enjoyed it. If I've missed any questions out, please do comment below, because sometimes when I'm talking really quickly I forget to say things. So if I haven't missed anything out, please do comment below and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. And if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.